guys, today I want to come out here and talk about my setup that I have on my boat as far as electronics. Talk about the importance of it, why, and how I put it together. I'm running 3 Humminbird Solix 12s, mega side imaging and mega down imaging, and I also have a Garmin 126 up front. I got the Humminbirds linked together with the 5-port Ethernet box. I have a heading sensor on the Humminbirds. That way I can have a direct line of my boat's heading on where I'm heading. So I use the mega side imaging to side scan and down scan, and I use the mega down imaging for 2D map and 2D sonar. So as I'm scanning humps, ledges, channel swing points, whatever it may be, I use the touch screen on these units to capture a waypoint. Also on my mapping, I have the Navionics card and also have the Lake Master card, and I run both of them at the same time if need be on a certain lake that has different features and structures. So as I scan, I'm gonna go over this little ledge right here. I just came through it and saw a brush pile, so I'm gonna go back over it again. And I'm using my heading sensor to line me up with that waypoint. Also, I have range rings. That way I know how far away I am from that waypoint if I wanted to stop out in front of it and fish it. I got the range ring set up 50 feet per ring, 3 rings. I cut the main engine off at 100 feet, 150 feet, and troll my way in until I get to 100 and start making my cast. And right here you have that brush pile that I just saw. That's what it looked like on 2D. That's the point that I'm going over, and this is what it looks like on down imaging and side scan. If I wanted to get a better picture of it, I'll just go click on the down imaging. I can make the screen larger if I need be, run that cursor over it, zoom in, that way I can get a better picture, bigger picture of it, just to look at it, see the individual fish in there. Big one right there, and then you got some smaller ones at the top. And I just keep doing that on each point or whatever I'm scanning, just to, you know, find some stuff to fish. And once I do that, I turn around. If I know I want to fish it, I turn around to where I'm going into the wind. So now I'm going with the wind. I'm gonna go back downstream. So again, I'm gonna go back downstream of this waypoint. I'm gonna come down and turn in to the wind. The way my trolling motor that I have, a Minn Kota Ultrex, that way it's not fighting the wind backwards to try to keep the boat stable. Also, if you look inside this range ring, you can see these 2 lines that's going across. That is the side scan width of that range ring. So everything to the left and to the right of that, and that bar, that's what the side scan is picking up. So that bar goes out 100 feet. And you can see right here that brush pile we marked on the side scan. So I'm downwind of it. I'm gonna turn around, probably about, like I said, 150 feet out from that waypoint, going into the wind. So I get the boat turned around. I kill the engine, and I jump to the front deck where I have the Garmin and also the Humminbird mega down imaging. On it I have the Lake Master chip pulled up, and also a Mega 360. So I turn my units on up front. I like to have my Garmin Panoptics out at 100 feet. And then again, up here I have the heading sensor line. Also I have range rings as well, and those range rings are at 50 feet. And if I get to the edge of this first range ring, I know I'm at 100 feet from my waypoint, and that heading sensor helps me line up with it. And with the 360 is real helpful. After scanning, I get to the front deck and I use my range rings and also my heading sensor to go to that target that I marked, that waypoint. Click on that and bring it big. So I go to that waypoint that I marked. I got these range rings here, 50 feet apart. So at the edge of that range ring is the brush pile that I marked, which is at 100 feet. So 50 foot range rings, 2 of them, so I'm at 100 feet. And I also like to have my Garmin pushed out at 100 feet as well. So once I get lined up, my 360 comes into play when I'm out scanning or I'm fishing humps or brush piles or rock piles. That 360 allows me to see fish moving in and moving out. Like right here, it's a fish. If I see that fish moving up here on the next pan, I know I need to, you know, focus on that area because the fish then went that way. Also, up shallow, it comes into play real good because you can be scanning off the side of a ledge or a hump, and then you get on top of it to drop shot or to throw a jig or something across of it, and you just see new stuff that your side imaging then picked up. And you can also go to your 360 and select that individual target and mark it. See, I see laydowns on the side right here, see logs. I can throw a jig or Carolina rig over there and bring it through there a couple times. So down here with the live scope, remember that the brush pile is at 100. My range is on the edge of my range rings. My live scope is out at 100 also. So I should start seeing the target if I take my Minn Kota off spot lock and aim my unit to it. So when I just did that, and you can also see fish, brush pile in the back, you know, just popping up on your screen now off that waypoint that we marked. And there's your brush pile right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this camera down, I'm gonna pull out a drop shot or a jig or something, and then I'm gonna make a few casts and see what we get off of it. So guys, we are at that waypoint. So now I'm gonna pick up a lure. I'm gonna start off with a drop shot out here on Lake Hamilton. They've been biting the drop shot pretty good lately. So again, I'm lined up with the brush pile using my hitting sensor, and I see fish on my Garmin out at 100 feet. So I'm gonna take a 100-foot cast. So they're not falling down with the drop shot. So I'm gonna pick up a jerk bait that suspends across the top of that brush pile and see if we can get one to react. There you go. Brush pile, line up on top of it, throw your cast. If the drop shot wasn't working, pick up the jerk bait and get one out of it. It's not a big one. It's probably a future 5-pounder. But guys, that's how we use our electronics. Scan, line it up, make a cast, and then load the boat. And that's how we use it. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And let me know what's your favorite setup. Leave a comment, a link, or a post, and let me know what's your favorite electronic setup.